Class 11, Chapter 1, The Portrait of a Lady. This is from Hornbill. This chapter is written by Khushwant Singh. So before starting the chapter, let's notice these expressions written before the chapter and they are going to come in between the chapter. So let's first clear these expressions. The thought was almost revolting. It means very unbelievable thought, जिसको आप easily believe नहीं कर पा रहे. It's a very revolting thought. Second, a veritable bedlam of chirpings means a very, according to the chapter, a very noising, a place which is full of noise and chaos caused by the sparrows. Here in the chapter, an expanse of pure white serenity, which means a very peaceful or calm scene, a very peaceful, calm place. Now, next is a turning point. Turning point means कोई भी आप ऐसी सिचुएशन ले लो जिससे पूरी लाइफ अपसाइड डाउन हो जाए. ओके. Then next is accepted her seclusion with resignation. So here in the chapter you will see the grandmother has accepted that she likes to live in the isolation. Next is ferocious rebukes, which means less serious rebukes, like she used to murmur some words or say indirect things to the sparrows. The sagging skins of the dilapidated drums. Sagging means loose and dilapidated means very thing which has been broken or misused very often. So now let's start the chapter. My grandmother, like everybody's grandmother, was an old woman. Like grandmother नाम से आप पता ही लग रहा है कि old होंगी. She had been old and wrinkled for the 20 years that I had known her. So since the very beginning of the life of this grandchild, उसने अपनी grandmother को हमेशा wrinkled ही देखा है. So past 20 years से वो उनको एकदम wrinkled skin, saggy skin में देख रहा है. People said that she had once been young and pretty and had even had a husband, और उनके husband भी थे, but that was hard to believe. So this is very hard to believe for the author. My grandmother's portrait hung above the mantelpiece in the drawing room. Hung लटका हुआ है उनकी grandfather's का portrait. He wore a big turban and loose fitting clothes. Turban is a, जो आपने देखा सिख लोगों जो ऊपर पहनते हैं उसको हम turban बोलते हैं, and loose fitting के clothes. His long white beard covered the best part of his chest and he looked at least 100 years old. और वो portrait में 100 years के दिख रहे हैं. He did not look the sort of person who would have a wife or children. और वो ऐसे बिल्कुल नहीं दिख रहे हैं इस तरीके के इंसान जिनकी wife या बच्चे हों. He looked as if he could only have lots and lots of grandchildren. मतलब the person or the grandfather is looking very, very old. As for my grandmother being young and pretty, the thought was almost revolting. So this thought was, this is very hard to believe for the author कि उसकी grandmother young और pretty भी हुआ करती थी. She often told us of the games she used to play as a child. That seemed quite absurd and undignified on her part, and we treated it like the fables of the prophet she used to tell us. So it is still very unbelievable for this young, or this grandson or granddaughter or grandkid कि उसकी grandmother had used to look pretty and used to have a different kind of lifestyle, क्योंकि उसने अपनी grandmother को पिछले 20 सालों में सिर्फ बूढ़ा ही देखा है, old. She had always been short and fat and slightly bent. जैसे आपने देखा होगा जैसे जैसे एज बढ़ती है इंसान की तो जो अपर बॉडी है वो स्लाइटली बेंड होने लग जाती है. Her face was crisscross of wrinkles and running everywhere to everywhere. So the face of his grandmother कैसा है, wrinkle है. No, we were certain she had always been as we had known her. तो वो कहते हैं नहीं, it is hard to believe for this author, and वो कहता है कि जैसे मैं उनको देख रहा हूँ मुझे लगता है वैसे ही है. Old, so terribly old that she could not have grown old, वो इससे ज़्यादा और बूढ़ी नहीं हो सकती, and had stayed at the same age for 20 years. उसको लग रहा है उसकी ग्रैंड मदर की एज स्टेगनेंट हो गई है, रुक गई है एक जगह आके, since the last 20 years. For the last 20 years. She could never have been pretty. But she was always beautiful. She hobbled about the house in spotless white with one hand resting on her waist to balance her stoop. जो उनका एक बैलेंस लेने के लिए, एक सहारा लेने के लिए जो उनका स्टूप है, उससे वो एक हाथ अपना वेस्ट पे और उसको पकड़ के चलती हैं. शी रोम्स अराउंड द हाउस एंड द अदर टेलिंग द बीड्स ऑफ अ रोजरी. बीड्स होते हैं छोटे छोटे मोती, रोजरी आप माला जिससे चैंटिंग करते हैं. Her silver locks were scattered untidily over her pale, puckered face, and her lips constantly moved in inaudible prayer. जो उसके सिल्वर लॉक्स कहा गया है, जो उसकी दादी के बाल हैं. लॉक्स होते हैं छोटी छोटी, आप लटाएं ले लें बालों की, उसको. एंड विद दी हर जो उसका लिप्स हैं वो हमेशा इनऑडिबल, वो अंदर ही अंदर ममर करती रहती हैं प्रेयर. Yes, she was beautiful. She was like the winter landscape in the mountain. जैसे कुछ white सा wintry landscape हो mountain में, an expanse of pure white serenity. उनको देख के एकदम calm and peace लगता है, breathing peace and contentment, fulfillment, satisfaction. My grandmother and I were good friends. My parents left me with her when they went to live in the city, and we were constantly together. और उसकी grandmother और वो लगातार साथ रहे. She used to wake me up in the morning and get me ready for the school. She said her morning prayer in a monotonous sing-song while she bathed and dressed in the hope that I would listen and get to know it by heart. वो सुबह सुबह एकदम पूरी डेडिकेशन के साथ नहाते वक्त, उन्हें उससे ड्रेस करते वक्त वो प्रेयर गाती रहती थी कि जैसे वो उसको बाय हार्ट लर्न कर लेगा. I listened because I love her voice but never bothered to learn it. So the author used to listen it very carefully because he used to love the voice of the grandmother, but उन्होंने कभी learn नहीं किया. Then she would fetch my wooden slate which she had already washed and plastered with yellow chalk, a tiny earthen ink pot and a red pen. Tie them all in a bundle and hand it to me. तो उसकी दादी उसके लिए स्कूल का जितना भी सामान है वो रेडी करती थी. एक स्लेट, ठीक है. After a breakfast of thick, stale chapatis with a little butter and sugar spread on it, we went to school. She carried several stale chapatis with her for the village dogs. और वो अपने साथ साथ पुरानी chapatis, रोटियां लेके चलती थी village dog को देने के. My grandmother always went to school with me because the school was attached to the temple. The priest taught us the alphabet and the morning prayer, while the children sat in rows on either side of the veranda singing the alphabet or the prayer in a chorus. My grandmother sat inside reading the scriptures. When we had both finished, we would walk back together. तो उसकी दादी वहाँ पर अंदर अपनी पूजा करती रहती थी मंदिर में, और वो वहाँ पर जो बच्चे थे वो अपने अल्फ़ाबेट सीखते रहते थे by the priest. When we had both finished, we would walk back together. This time the village dogs would meet us at the temple door. यहाँ पर अब उनको dogs मिलते थे. They followed us to our home, growling and fighting with each other for the chapatis we threw to them. तो उसकी दादी जो पुरानी चपातीज लेकर आती थी वो उसको खाने के लिए उनके पीछे पीछे घर तक फॉलो करते थे. When my parents were comfortably settled in the city, comfortably मतलब बहुत अच्छे से वो settle हो गए सिटी में, उन्होंने अपना पूरा हर settlement कर ली. They sent for us. That was a turning point in our friendship. They sent for us means they came to took them along with them. अपने साथ ले जाने के लिए आए. That was the turning point in our friendship. यहाँ पूरा एकदम turning point है. क्या हुआ? Although we shared the same room, my grandmother no longer came to school with me. अब उसकी grandmother नहीं आती थी. I used to go to an English school in a motor bus. There were no dogs in the street and she took to feeding sparrows in the courtyard of our city house. So now the grandmother, now she has started feeding to the sparrows जो उनके आंगन में आते थे. As the years rolled means as the years passed on by, we say less of each other. अब वो एक दूसरे को भी कम मिलते थे. For some time she continued to wake me up, but and get me ready for the school. गांव से आने के बाद वो कुछ टाइम तक उसको उठाती थी. When I came back, she would ask me what the teacher had taught me. I would tell her English words and little things of the Western science and the learning, the law of gravity, Archimedes' principle, the world being round, etc. This made her unhappy. She could not help me with my lessons, क्योंकि विलेज में तो पहले वो टेम्पल जाता था पढ़ने के लिए, है ना, एंड उसकी ग्रैंड मदर भी वहाँ पर उसके साथ रहती थी. तो देयर दे हैड अ कॉमन पॉइंट ऑफ डिस्कशन. बट नाउ बिकॉज द ग्रैंड child is studying in English medium school, so they have less thing to, commonness nahi hai yahan pe. She did not believe in the things they taught me at English school and was distressed that there was no teaching about God and the scriptures. तो उसकी दादी को बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद कि ये तो इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल है, यहाँ पर गॉड के बारे में बताते हैं एंड नहीं बताते, एंड ऑल थिंग्स आर रिलेटिंग टू science and fiction. One day I announced that we were being given music lesson. She was very disturbed. To her, music was lewd association. It was the monopoly of harlots and beggars and not meant for gentlefolk. तो उनके लिए गाना बजाना ये सब करना बहुत ही गरीब नहीं कह सकते, आप कह सकते हैं एक पर्टिकुलर क्लास के लिए है, एंड इट इज़ नॉट मेंट फॉर द जेंटल folk or the मेन स्ट्रीम पीपल. She said nothing, but her silence met disapproval. She disapproved of the music lessons given in the English medium school. She rarely talked to me after that. मुश्किल से उसके बाद उसकी grandmother ने उनसे बात करी. When I went up to the university, I was given a room of my own. The common link of friendship was snapped. Now, earlier, when even after coming to the city, they used to share the same room. Now, after going to the university, वो चीज़ भी खत्म हो गई है. My grandmother accepted her seclusion with resignation. Now ये हमने phrase पहले पढ़ा था. It means कि उसकी grandmother ने accept कर लिया है कि she has to live in isolation. She rarely left her spinning wheel to talk to anyone. वो बहुत मुश्किल से अपने spinning wheel को, जो वो chair थी उस पर बैठी थी, उसको छोड़ती थी किसी से बात करने के लिए. From sunrise to sunset, she sat by wheel spinning and reciting prayers, और prayers गाती रहती थी. Only in the afternoon she relaxed for a while to feed the sparrows. While she sat in the veranda breaking the bread into bits, hundreds of little birds collected around her, creating a veritable bedlam of chirpings. तो एकदम उसके आस birds आ जाती थी, क्योटे वहाँ पर पूरे sound, noise. Some came and perched on her legs. Perch मतलब होता है जिस तरीके से जो बर्ड बैठती है अपने पंजे ऐसे करके किसी डाली को पकड़ के, वो perching बोलते हैं. On her legs, others on her shoulders. Some even sat on her head. She smiled but never shooed them away. It used to be the happiest half hour of the day for her. She used to be very happy क्योंकि उनका पुराना लाइफस्टाइल छीन लिया गया है. अभी उनका ग्रैंडसन भी उनके साथ नहीं है, तो she feel very isolated, बहुत अकेला लगता है. तो she enjoys the company of those sparrows. When I decided to go abroad for further studies, I was sure my grandmother would be upset. I would be away for 5 years, and at her age, one could never tell. But my grandmother could. She was not even sentimental. She came to leave me at the railway station, but did not talk or show any emotion. कोई emotion show नहीं कर, because she was innerly she was like, inside herself, she was very unhappy. Her lips moved in prayers, her mind was lost in prayer, her fingers were busy telling the beads of her rosary, so she was busy doing her daily chores. Silently, she kissed my forehead, and when I left, I cherished the moist imprint as perhaps the last sign of physical contact between us. So when the grandmother kissed the author, so जो उसका किस का जो इम्प्रिंट था वो उसके माथे पर था, एंड दैट वाज द लास्ट फिजिकल कॉन्टैक्ट बिटवीन देम. उन दोनों के बीच में वो लास्ट फिजिकल कॉन्टैक्ट था. उसके बाद क्या होता है हम देखते हैं, बट दैट वाज नॉट सो. आफ्टर 5 years I came back home and was met by her at the station. So she came to meet her at the station after completing the 5 years at the university. She did not look a day older. वो बिल्कुल भी old नहीं रहती थी. As the author has already mentioned before कि उसको लगता था कि उसकी grandmother की age एक point पे आके stagnant हो गई, रुक गई है. She is not becoming much older than this. And already वो उसके point of view से बहुत old थी, wrinkled face था. She still had no time for words, and while she claps me in her arms, I could hear her reciting her prayers. So she is following the same routine, everyday routine. अभी भी कुछ words नहीं बोल रही हैं. Not exchanging words mean still not talking. Even of the first day of my arrival, her happiest moments were with the sparrows. Even after coming of the grandson, abhi bhi she's happy with those, those moments spent with the sparrows, whom she fed longer with the frivolous rebukes. छोटी छोटी कुछ कुछ उनको बोलती रहती थी. In the evening, a change came over her. She did not pray. She collected the women of the neighborhood, got an old drum and starting to sing. Evening में आते आते उन्होंने क्या किया? She collected मतलब she collected together the women from the neighborhood. अपना पुराना एक ड्रम निकाला. For several hours, she thumped the sagging skins of the dilapidated drum. Dilapidated, as I have already mentioned, old broken drum. उनकी स्किन को वो बजा रही थी. एक तरीके का इंस्ट्रूमेंट, जैसे आपने देखा होगा ढोलक या आप तबला ले रहे हैं, जो ऊपर की स्किन होती है उसको बजाने से साउंड क्रिएट होता है. सेम शी वॉज डूइंग एंड sang of the homecoming of warriors. We had to persuade her to stop to avoid overstraining. So हम लोगों को मिलकर उन्हें रोकना पड़ा कि आप मत करो, क्योंकि आपको बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर हो जाएगा, आपकी बॉडी इसको वो नहीं कर पाएगी, ले नहीं पाएगी. दैट वॉज द फर्स्ट टाइम सिंस आई हैड नोन हर दैट शी डिड नॉट प्रे. उसके बाद से शी स्टॉप प्रेइंग. द नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग शी वॉज टेकन इल. शी बिकेम इल. It was a mild fever and the doctor told us that it would go. डॉक्टर ने बोला वो चला जाएगा. But my grandmother thought differently. उनको थोड़ा अलग लगा. She told us that her end was near. She is going to die soon. She said that since only a few hours before the close of the last chapter of her life, she had omitted to pray. She was not going to waste any more time talking to us. वो अब हमसे बात नहीं करेंगे as her end is coming soon according to her. We protested. हमने मना किया. But she ignored our protests. She lay peacefully in bed praying and telling her beads. Even before we could suspect, her lips stopped moving and the rosary fell from her lifeless finger. Lifeless finger मतलब अब उनके शरीर में से जान चली गई है. Peaceful pallor spread on her face and we knew that she was dead. So her face became all pale, पीलापन आ गया. We lifted her off the bed and as it is customary, laid her on the ground and covered her with a red shroud. और उनके ऊपर एक लाल कपड़ा बांध दिए से कवर कर दिया उनको. After a few hours of mourning, we left her alone to make arrangements for her funeral. अब उनकी आखिरी जो वो था funeral था, उसके लिए arrangements का time आ गया. In the evening, we went to her room with a crude stretcher to take her to the cremated. जहाँ पर उनको cremate किया जाएगा, वहाँ उनको लेके गए. The sun was setting and had lit her room and veranda with a blaze of golden light. और जैसे sunset हो रहा था तो उनके room में sun की rays आ रही थी and it was all golden. We stopped halfway in the courtyard, all over the veranda and in her room, right up to where she lay dead, stiff wrapped in the red shroud. Thousands of sparrows sat scattered on the floor. हजारों की काउंटिंग में स्पैरोज वहाँ पर आके scattered हो गई. There was no chirping. वो कोई भी साउंड नहीं कर रही थी. We felt sorry for the birds and my mother fetched some bread for them. She broke it into crumbs the way my grandmother used to do and threw it to them. The sparrows took no notice of the bread. Sparrow ने कोई उस bread को नहीं देखा. When we carried my grandmother's corpse off, they flew away quietly. चुपचाप चली गई. Next morning, the sweeper swept the breadcrumbs into the dustbin. So this is how from the next day, the daily routine started again. So किस तरीके से जो sparrows थी वो उस दिन उस bread खाने नहीं आई थी. They had came over there to say goodbye to the author's grandmother, जिसके जिनके साथ इन बर्ड्स ने कनेक्शन क्रिएट कर लिया था over a period of time. So here the chapter ends. So the discussion of the exercise questions will be uploaded in the next video. Thank you so much.